In this video, I'll show you how to record professional guitars so you can sound amazing today. All you have to do is to follow 4 simple steps I've spent years perfecting. Before we get started, you need to know that the 2 most common ways to record guitar are straight into an audio interface or using a microphone to record a real amp. We will record through an interface today, because this is extremely fast, easy, reliable, and sound amazing if done correctly. Step 1 is to connect your guitar to your audio interface. If your interface has a dedicated guitar input, use that one. It's usually labeled with a guitar symbol, IC, or instrument. Electric guitars send out weak signals, and a dedicated input, or high impedance input, is better at receiving these weak signals. On some interfaces, you will need to turn this on manually. Step 2. Adjust your gain on your interface. If it's too low, you will get a noisy signal. But if it's too loud, you get a nasty clipping. For best results, I recommend adjusting the level as high as possible without clipping. And you might ask, which interface should you use? Does it really make a big difference in sound quality? I have used low-budget interfaces for most of the time, and I got good results. Eventually, I upgraded to an Apogee Duet and noticed the sound quality got a little bit better. Then I got the Apollo Twin X. It's expensive, but for recording guitar, I'm not gonna tell you that gear doesn't matter, because I think it does. If you spend a lot of money, you usually get something a little bit better. To be clear, follow the steps in this video and you can still record professional guitars with a cheap interface. That's what I have done most of the time anyway. Step 3. The little extra. A big advantage of the Apollo is that you can insert plugins in the recording chain. For example, compressors. For guitar, I like to use 2. This is called serial compression. One fast 76 compressor to control the high audio peaks, and one slow LA2A compressor for a more even sound. This will prevent audio from clipping, and these compressors also add some beautiful analog character. If you're feeling a bit extra, you can also add a preamp. I use the Century Tube channel strip to add subtle EQ and some saturation. The compressors and preamp in the recording chain are completely optional, and of course not the only way to do it. Since the plugins are on the interface itself, you can't change the settings after you have recorded. Make sure it's something you want to commit to. The last thing to consider before you start recording is which guitar pickups you want to use. This will hugely impact your sound and you can't change it after the recording. Some pickups are also a bit noisy, which is completely normal. This doesn't matter too much in a full mix, but if it's a quiet song or guitar only, a noisy recording isn't always your best friend. Now everything is set up perfectly on your interface. It's time to actually record it into your DAW where the magic really happens. Click on the video on the screen to see exactly how you can do it. And if you made it this far, I have a bonus tip for you to get even cleaner recordings. That is a little $10 fret wrap from Groove Gear. It's gonna help you mute unwanted string noise. Hope that's useful, and I'll see you in the next video.